5 then on I Follow after a 0-0 draw against Rochdale. Your thoughts, Nathan, on that point here at Spotlands?
Probably for the first time for a long time we've got something we probably didn't really deserve, if I'm honest. But we stuck at it, we had to change shape, we showed great resilience. So look, a clean sheet away from home. You know, we had to ride our luck a little bit, but for the first time I'd have, if I'm honest, if you get what you deserve in football, then we would have beaten Blackpool, we would have beaten Doncaster, I'd have 6 more points or 5 more points, and then I'd have accepted defeat there quite comfortably. So you know, we got what we didn't deserve, really, to be honest with you. But it's a good point, because these are a good side, they're a good footballing side, they cause you problems, you allow them to do it, and we allowed them to do it today, and that's the biggest thing for me. I said about Barnsley when they were a good side on the day, but we allowed Rochdale too much respect today, and that was the sad thing. But we got a point, and as I said, these points are important because they keep you in. It's kept us in 5th place, so it's a decent point all in all.
It could have been a different story early on, though, couldn't it? The first 5 minutes, Luton perhaps in control, and a good chance for Danny inside the opening minute. Yeah,
I think we've had a few good chances to get, and on another day, if it was a tight game and we'd had the chances we did, we'd probably be saying, look, we could have nicked it, but they've had better chances than us today, and they were a little bit braver, especially early on. First 30 minutes it were, until we changed it, then the game seemed to settle down and it was thing, and then later on they've just bombarded the box really to put him in, but we can deal with that all day long, you know what I mean? So it's not really a problem. But Chasey's had a good game today. First time for a long time our goalkeeper's kept us in it, because I can't remember the last time I actually said that. So look, we'll accept the point today, and we'll say we'll put that one to bed, and we'll think we've got to be better. But we're reasonably happy with the point.
Certainly very grateful to be going in at the break without having conceded.
Yeah, good, and I can make a big thing of it. I mean, their fans said here to me, and wow, you were lucky today. I know, and we accept it. But trust me, we've gone to grounds all over the place and annihilated teams and ripped ties apart and not got what we deserved. So if we can have a stroke of luck today, then I'll praise the Lord, and I thank you we had it.
One moment in the second half we need to talk on. Danny's got himself sent off for a tackle on Ian Henderson. Your thoughts on that? Have you had a chance to see it back?
I've had a look at it back. It's not really conclusive. Referee made up his mind up really quickly. He took, a flash thing, and he said it was a straight leg over the ball. It wasn't. It was a straight leg, but he actually got the ball. It's just obviously there was studs up. So whether it was reckless or maybe a yellow would have sufficed. We'll have a really good look at it, and then if there's grounds for appeal, we will. But I wish we weren't in that situation.
I mean, it is a big talking point, isn't it, Danny? Potentially out for 3 games on that straight red card.
Yeah, it is, and more honestly not. I mean, as the game went on, we were probably coming into it in terms of counter attacks and stuff. So we'd soaked up everything that they'd thing, and then we probably could have, we made changes to really go on the counter attack and being attacking. So that kind of killed that, and then look, we just had to see the game out. So it's disappointing, one from today, because it probably ended our opportunities to win the game today, and obviously we couldn't be without a player for 3 games.
You talked about the changes there. You made 2 just 10 minutes into the second half. Just talk to me about your thinking there. Was it always on your mind from half time to do that, or was it see how things go?
No, look, I could have done it at half time, but I thought, look, we won't play as passively as we did first half. I didn't think we were going to play as passively first half, second half as we did first half. So I thought, we'll give them an opportunity, but nothing really changed. We didn't get a grip to the game early on, in fact, so I give it till 60, and then look, we have a good squad we have to use, so it'd be wrong of me to, and to be honest, we changed to a shape where 1 or 2 people were playing out of position, so we have people that can play in those positions, and that's why we changed. So look, not ideal, but it enabled us to get a foothold,
And then Alan coming on as well, just after there'd been an incident down on the touchline between James Collins and Henderson again. Was that always going to be Colo to be changed, or did that incident make your mind up?
Well, I think once we went down to 10 men, then we needed to think, rather than just soak it up, we're going to need an outlet. Now, it was either James holding it up and bringing people into play, but I never felt we were really at it today, so I thought, well, we're probably more likely to get in through Harry's pace and things, so that's why we made the change. And then it's always a difficult one, because he's so good from set plays as James, but then Shees comes on and he can do that job. So look, it was just something that enabled us to get a point out of the game. And I still think we could have defended better, a little bit more pressure on the ball late second half, but when you're down to 10 men, you tend to retreat a little bit deeper than you would normally, try to defend your box, and we've done that admirably.
And certainly all credit to the team for the defensive performance today. Bodies on the line on numerous occasions, weren't they?
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do away from home. And these are good points, as I said, we haven't played well today. We didn't deserve to win the game, but on endeavour and on everything, then you know we've deserved something out of the game, and we've got it. They played well today, to be fair, and they kept their first clean sheet for a while, I think, or they did it last week. But we can't be fluent and top performance every week, and today we showed we had to dig in, and that's 4 points on the road from 2 tough games, 2 tough places to go. So look, I'm reasonably happy.
It's a good 4 points over two away games, isn't it, and 2 clean sheets?
Of course, and look, you need to, and if you've got to keep your home form, and it's important that we try to keep momentum up, because it's 2 weeks without a league game now, so you're sat in your position for 2 weeks, if you like. So we're happy where we are at the minute, relatively happy where we are. So you know, it was important that we got something out of the game, so to make sure that no one went above us and we slipped down or anything. So look, it wasn't a fantastic performance. We picked the bones out of the performance, but in terms of the point, then look, I can't argue.
Thanks very much, Nathan.
Just to add on James, well, obviously that first save, 1-on-1 was an excellent save, but that double save he made in the first half was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, and look, this is the first time we've been speaking for a long time. I mean, if you can remember the last time I actually said, well, a keeper kept us in it, I can't remember. If I'm honest, it would probably have been Marek Steck back in Notts County away not like he was last year. I think it was, well, it might even be last year. So I can't actually remember that. So it's good, and as I said, a lot of sides, we've played a lot of sides, and they've rode their luck, and Portsmouth did it against us, and so on. So look, we'll take the point today. We know we didn't deserve much more, but credit to them, they dug in, they stuck to it, and especially when we went down to 10 men, we had to show a real resilience that went to that point.
Excellent, the red card as well. We disappointed Danny made the challenge where he did, because it was sort of an area of the pitch where he didn't really need to make it, I suppose.
Well, it's impulse. He's not a malicious one. He hasn't gone and two-footed him or anything. What he has is just come off him, and he's gone there, and he's gone with a straight leg with studs up. But he hasn't actually caught the player. He's caught the ball, but I think down, so he looks reckless and so on. And then with their players come rushing in and so on, which you expect. That made the referee's mind up. He made a very, very quick decision. So look, we'll see.
It's doubly disappointing because Danny seemed to clean up his disciplinary record of late.
Yeah, but it's not something that's been petulant or stupid or anything. It's just a challenge. It can happen. It's one of those things. And in today's environment, sometimes they're very quick to bring out the red. Sometimes, with everything, that might not have been years ago. That might not have been a red. And as I said, we might still have grounds for appeal. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'd be more disappointed with certain things. We picked up 2 yellows where he's been on a yellow where he's done something stupid. That's just a part and parcel of a game. So look, we'll see. We'll have a good look at it, because the angle we got is a decent angle, but we'll probably need a little bit more league footage, because that'll give us a little bit more of a zoom. So we'll go from there.